Hi guys. It's me, Wandy. We are back. Love Island USA, season 7, episode 9. This episode picks up where the last one left off, where Huda and Jeremiah, they're talking, and he still looks like checked out. 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. Like, I think he likes her, but I think after the kid, it's just like, I know he says that he's okay with it, but I just don't think so. So she's like, did you even defend us? And he's like, yeah. No, he didn't. He just listened and said, yeah, I see where you're at the end of the conversation. He's like, so we're good? And I'm like, you were the one with the issue. they are not good, but they kiss and make up. Now the rest of the group are chilling together, still with icing on them. And then I forgot who in the group says that Ace should lick the icing off of Shelly, and he does it. And I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want them together. I want better for Shells, but that was hot. And of course Dumpster was feeling away. And my whole thing is like, she doesn't like you. You know it, I know it, we all know it. She doesn't like you. And he's all feeling away, but I'm just like, who cares? You know why we don't care. I don't care. Okay? So Dumpster's talking to British Dumpster about how he's in a love triangle. I need y'all and Dumpster to stop calling it that, because that's not what it is. Just because he says they're in a love triangle, y'all are reiterating, oh, they're in a love triangle. No. I've seen a few TikToks like that where I'm like, yeah, I understand he's saying that out of his mouth, but this is not a love triangle. Like, cut it out. Like, if she could pepper spray him, she would, but she's on the show, so she got to make it cute. Like, Like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, Shelly, kiss him right now. You don't. If Ace would kiss you right now, you would kiss him back. Like, you don't like this man. I mean, but you know, we got to make it good. We got to make it look good. We got to make it sound good. So, oh, I'm torn between these two guys. Ugh. Girl, that's all right. Play the game. I'm not mad at you, but this is not a love triangle. Please do not piss me off. Shells and Amaya, they're talking, and she's filling in Amaya a little bit on her history with Ace, and she's basically saying like, I didn't blindside you or anything. I just feel like I didn't have much of a chance to explore with him, so that's kind of why I'm spending more time with him now. This is a nothing burger. They're cool now. Great, because it's now bedtime. And Dumpster's like, I'm tired and irritated. You're tired and you're irritated because you're not being for real with yourself. She don't like you, so go explore something with somebody else. Ugh. Like, bye, ugly. Ace tells Nick that he's sleeping in soul ties. He'll want to sleep next to if he hears her breathe, he's gonna get mad. Okay, so before they go to bed, Ace asks Nick, he's like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you sous chef for me in the morning? I want to do like a little hibachi breakfast for somebody. So Nick asks who, but you know it's for Shells, okay? He's like, you know, so he goes, he's like, you know, somebody, like pointing to Shells. So he's really like laying it on now. He's really trying to like step it up. Huda and Jer, they're back to kissing and doing other things under the covers. The pillow fighting is mad cute. I'm not gonna lie. It's like they gotta have some fun in there. Ain't got no phone, ain't got no TV, ain't got no nothing. So Ace asked Taylor if he can go act like he got a text to Shelly and be like, hey, can you join Ace for breakfast, blah blah. It was cute. That was cute. I'm not gonna lie. So like Ace, I'm not gonna lie, one thing I will give Ace is that when he seems to like you, he's thoughtful, because he's like, well, I remember she says she's a big breakfast person, and I'm like, oh, okay, remembering things. Okay, I still don't want this, but it's cute. And then while Ace is making breakfast, Dumpster comes over. He's like, "Oh, so what are you making?" And he's like, "Oh, a little hibachi breakfast." And the funny thing is, Dumpster had just finished making breakfast for Shells, and then he goes and brings it up to her, and everybody's just like, because they know that Ace is planning this breakfast hibachi date. Oh, like Dumpster, like you're not even in the competition. Like everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Nick walks Shells to the breakfast. And Dumpster's just watching all of this play out, just fuming inside. And I'm just like, I don't feel bad for this man. I don't feel bad. Leave me alone. Go away. Pepper spray him. Hannah actually somehow feels bad for Dumpster. And I'm like, Hannah, girl, he'll be all right. Ace and Shells, they're now eating the breakfast that she made. He's feeding her. And he says he wants to be intimate with her, but he's gonna like let it happen, let it flow naturally. And I'm just like, and he also tells her, he's like, well, you have a date in the morning, like really, really early. So basically he's like, he's setting it up. Again, Shelly pretending to be torn again. It's like, girl. Huda and Jeremiah are working out, and basically she's like, okay, so I'll get dressed and tell Nick so that you can have somebody to talk to about me being a mom and how you feel about that and whatnot. Great. Then Huda tells Nick that she's a mom, and he's like, oh wow, so cool, like I want to have kids, I really like kids. And he shares a secret with Huda that he donated his sperm for a couple that were unable to have kids. So that was a nice little bonding moment with them. But when she first said that she's a mom, he goes, a mom of what? Taylor talks to Ace, right? He wants to do like a dancing date with Alandria. He's like, hey Ace, can you teach a little dance class for me and Alandria, right? So he goes, all right, cool, we'll make it a salsa class, right? So it could be like, you know, kind of sexy, right? So Ace, like they're dancing, right? Ace is doing the steps, they're doing a little salsa step, right? And then so Tay does like a little dip and kisses Alandria. It was cute. And then it's like Ace is hype, he's hyping them up. But I'm just like, okay, Taylor, like finally, like something, you finally gave us something, you're alive. Jerry and Nick are talking, and Jeremiah's still fronting like, oh yeah, it's so cool, she's a mom. It's like, it is okay if you don't want to date someone that has a kid. Like, you're not a bad person for that. It just doesn't. I just want to throw that out there. But so Nick does say it's cool, but he does give him the real. He's like, listen, the same thing, basically along the lines of the same thing Alandria said, like, you know, it's a package deal. You know, you got to deal with the kid, you got to deal with the baby daddy. There are other entities involved when you're dating somebody that has a child, which totally true. Dumpster and Shells are now having a discussion, and she's like, oh, I like both of you guys. Shelly, I love you, girl. But you know you lying. I'm kind of ready for this whole thing to pick. Now it's like, pick somebody. I'm ready for Dumpster to be out the picture, because there's no reason for him to. Now it's like, break this up. Dumpster's like, you know, man, like they really look good together. Like he gets it, but it's like, go away. All right, so if you get it, now step aside. You know, like even if it's not Ace, just step aside, because she does not like you. Hannah and British Dumpster are talking, and she seems to really like him, and I'm just like, I guess. Shells and Alandria are talking, and she's, you know, doing the I'm torn between Ace and Dumpster, and I'm just like, I don't want another episode of this. Of, oh, I'm so torn. I don't want another. I'm done with this. I hate this for Shelly. Producers, are you listening to us? We don't want to see Shelly near that creep. So quickly. Okay, get rid of this. Ciara and Hannah are talking, and blah. Sierra and Hannah are talking, and they didn't even get in their conversation because Sierra gets a text. And then so they're gonna have a leather and lace party. So everybody's getting ready. They're dressing up in their bondage outfits. Everybody's looking good. They're looking sexy. Actually, I'm lying. The girls looked good. The girls looked sexy. They looked hot. And the boys, well, they're boys. Dumpsters are talking, and they're talking about stuffing. Just put the clothes on and just go to the game. Like, the girls look good. That's what I got out of that segment. They looking hot. They looking fine. And the boys are dressed. Ariana comes out with this red outfit and a brown wig, and I'm not gonna lie, the brown hair was eating. I'm not saying she should keep it because I'm just so used to her with blonde hair, but sometimes ladies, they need to, so here's the game, right? So now it's a leather and lace game. The ladies need to strap the men to the X and then pick out a toy from the little box and then, you know, use it on their man, right? Hannah goes first. She ties up a British dumpster, and it's like a little tickler thing, and she spits down his throat. Hannah, you a freak, girl. I like it. Sierra goes next. She has a paddle, right? And she spanks herself, and then she starts licking him, licking Nick all over his chest and whatnot. And, you know, ooh, okay. Ariana's like, Nick, how do you feel? He's like, my pants feel tighter. Shells and Dumpster go next. And I hate this for her. I hate that she has to do this. I hate that she has to pretend to like this man. Alandria and Taylor go next. Kissing on the chest. She's kissing on the neck. You know what I mean? He breaks out the cuffs. It was a cute moment. I liked it. And then Amaya's last, right? Yo, Ace is a dick. Like, she was so scared to touch him. Like, poor girl. She was just like, all right, they're there. All right, bye. Ariana says she comes bearing gifts. And I'm going to be honest. These were not gifts. Why we don't have no Method Mans coming up in the... Where's the Paul Walkers? Like, where is the like, I know there's somebody out there that looks like Tyson Beckford in the 90s. I mean, they was alright. They weren't terrible, but I just was like, oh, okay. Pepe and Jalen. I'm from New York City, so Pepe is like a very 90s name. Pepe, right? And then also his haircut, it's like, what do you ask for at the barbershop for that? And my dad was a barber, so... But he wasn't ugly. He wasn't ugly, but it's just, I was just like... Well, they're here, okay? They're here. So the men get turned around, right? While the Bombshells, they tie the ladies up and they start kissing them, right? Okay, so now Pepe goes first, right? He's up first. He kisses Sierra. Then he kisses Huda. And then he kisses Amaya and Ace. Talking about some, yes. Damn, Ace. But you just said you were holding it against her. I'm sorry, this is good TV. I know it's mean, but it's like we're getting good TV. Then Alandria next, and then he kisses Shells, and then Hannah. He took his little time with Hannah, right? Jalen next. He was making out with the girls. He took his time. He went way longer than Pepe, okay? So Hannah was first, right? And she was just like, oh. Then he kissed Shelly, and when he got to Alandria, I was like, damn. And even Amaya too, I was like, damn. But with Hood, oh my God, they was kissing down, and Jeremiah was all like, but I respect him because he let it happen. Like, and then Sierra was last, right? Okay, so now Ariana brings out a girl bombshell. Didn't I say in my review I said, yo, I hope it's going to be a girl and guy bombshells. I said that, right? I had a feeling. Anyway, in comes Iris, aka Trouble. She looked like she gonna be trouble, and I hope so, because she likes Jeremiah and Nick. You know Hood ain't gonna like that. And already, well, let me get there. All right, so Iris comes in. Now, the girl's got to turn around because she about to kiss all the boys, right? She ain't complain. And she's cute, and she's like kind of like a dirty blonde, like dirty blonde hair. Ace is hype when he sees Iris. He's like, oh, hell yeah. You know Ace. His eyes are always open, okay? So, she goes to British Dumpster first. Yuck. Then to Dumpster. Yuck. Then to Taylor. And when she gets to Ace, they're like going at it though. I was just like, oh. Then she gets to Jeremiah and they are kissing for a long time. And of course, like Huda talking about some bitch. Okay, you can. I'm like, and then so look, Jeremiah peeped it. He was like, what's up with the double standard? He like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I let it happen when it was me. Like, last, Nick, and they are also going at it. I was like, and then see, you could just hear Sierra's just like, kind of crushed. I'm like, oh. And Ariana messy ass, after all that, talk about, all right, well, my work here is done. And she just scurries off into the sunset. And I'm just like, wow, Love Island. And we did not get a preview for tomorrow, so I wonder. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, anything. All that. Follow me on social media. I'm on TikTok and Instagram, Lord Wandy. All right, good night. Bye.